Right, so welcome. We're back at the Alex Prodealcentre map, and let's just close this door. Let's keep everything airtight. And we've got a couple of harvesting jobs that we need to do. We've got to harvest two fields, and we've got to fertilise another one. Now, the harvesting jobs may take a bit too long to do, so we're going to give the fertilising job a miss today, because we've still got two fields. We've got the one that's just above the train line, and then field number 33, I think, that is at the other side of the map. Now, I think one contains canola, one contains oats or sorghum. I mean, I've got a name like a goldfish, so I can't figure out. But we'll just do the closest field for now. So we can see the big black line going down the middle. That's where we're going to go. Now, we've still got a lot of field work that we do need to do, and we need to plant the seeds too, which is just another job that we have to do eventually. But, we're coming up to the field now, we'll get this done. It's just an extra bit of cash in our pockets because fertiliser and lime is a really expensive thing when precision farming is apparent upon our fields. So let's just line this big bad John Deere boy up, and onwards we go. We have enabled the straw, so the canola's coming out into the tank, and we do have the straw coming out of the back of the harvester too. We will be using this straw for ourselves, so we'll get the baler out eventually, and we'll bale all this straw and collect it for ourselves at some point. But yeah, let's just continue harvesting. Right, so we're just going to have to look at potentially like moving around our straw bales a bit, but I mean, we're looking at forklifts and there's nothing there, but we do have this lizard vehicle that it's designed to move around straw bales or any form of bales that are not wrapped together, which would be a massive bonus to anybody. We do need to move them around more efficiently, so I'm looking at selling all the other stuff, all the other gubbins. And I mean, that big bale spike there, that lizard big bale spike, the one that holds 2 bales per run, is looking quite tempting. We can get the extension too, so I think I'll get the extension. And then, it's the world's ours. We have completed the initial harvest, so to speak. We've just got to sell it all on, and that's what we'll do very soon, because we're going to have to collect our trailer, send it over to the harvester, send that over to the production cereal, or whatever it's called. And we've also, before we do all of that though, before we do any of that, we're going to have to start collecting straw. So we've got to bale everything, so we'll just collect our straw, but before we finalise the actual contract, we'll absolutely have to get all of this baled, because NPCs cannot actually produce bales, because whatever they produce it just sells on instantly. So we're just going to have to get our trailer, head on over and get this canola into here and then send it over to the right honourable selling point. I couldn't get my words out then, I had to take a deep breath. But let's get over there. Right, so we're approaching our harvest, and now one thing I haven't done is release the arm to allow it to unload. So, you know, we're just going to have to jump out of the tractor, get all of that done, and you're probably wondering why all of this is in mute. I had technical issues with my microphone, which has caused a lot of difficulty with understanding what I was saying to people, because it just came out as static, which is very strange. It's never happened to me before. But we're collecting all of our grain now. I mean, I say it's grain, it's canola, and we've got a decent sized trailer that will hold the main bulk of it, and it actually exerted it onto our trailer in a very quick manner. But let's set this over to the production serial, and my French isn't too great, so I could be mispronouncing it. It is French. I'm not very good at French. I didn't learn French at all. But let's get him over there. Let's see where we go from there. So we are closing down on our target, and you know, we're sort of colliding our way into everything. So let's just turn ourselves in, not in the formality of police reports, but you know, we're going to turn ourselves into this particular spot here. Now, just to clarify on which section that we need to go in, and just double checking, we do own the production. So the production is the closest one to us. We're going to this one, which will allow us to fulfill our contract, which is absolutely fantastic. We do need to fulfill our contract. Our contractual obligations are what define us. So the canola's going in, we're getting all the good stuff. We might make a bit of money. We made a little bit of money. Made a couple of £1,000 or euros even, because it is France. So we just need to head straight off back to our field. We need to transport the John Deere over to field 33 too, and that's where this trailer is going to head to as well, which will make life a lot easier. But before we do any of that, we are going to have to bale absolutely everything. So I'll see you when we get there. Right, so we're back at the field now, or we're back at our farm now, and we're going to have to hook ourselves up to this big bad baler. And well, it's self-explanatory really, isn't it? We're going to start baling all the straw that we have left on the fields. The only issue is I'm hoping that the amount of bales that we do get from the smaller field, which is 33, which is the furthest one away from us, doesn't become sort of a waste of an effort. But yeah, let's just head over to that field. And now, just an FYI, I haven't posted in over a week, and I do kind of strive for weekly uploads, but I've had COVID for the past 5 days. I'm still testing positive now, but I'm feeling much better. So I hope you do forgive me for being so lackadaisical with everything, but I've just been struggling to speak for at least like 2 or 3 days. I've been bed bound, so I mean, I've still been streaming, not been doing much else. I've been very untalkative because it's been painful. I'm still a bit short of breath at the minute, so you know, just forgive me. I'm having to do a voiceover for this one. But yeah, let's get the baling underway, and let's just see how many bales we will get from everything. Right, well that is now the baling completed, and you know, we did a good job. We got probably about 40 bales in total. So we started off with 88 and we've now got like 117 or something like that in total. So yeah, it's around about, well, 27 for the first one or 29 for the first one. You know, it's you know, we've done a good job. We've done a good job. So we're going to have to head over to field number 33 now, which again, I think this one's going to be a complete waste of time, to be fair. But yep, 29 bales, I think. Yep, 29. Or 39, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a very good mathematician. But yeah, let's head over to the next field and let's get that one baled. Right, so it's time to harvest this one, and it's a bit of an odd shape. It's going to be a little bit difficult to actually maintain a decent rhythm with a harvest. So I mean, I think I might just like headland this one maybe once or twice. I mean, headlanding seems like a good idea, and it just means I've got that little bit of a circle left in the middle that we can go up and down in. So we're just going to have to try and figure out where on earth we're going. Oop, well, let's not collide with the Massey. The Massey Ferguson is innocent. We don't want to collide with that. But yeah, let's just start with the headland, and then just go up and down in the bits that don't matter really. So on we go, and I mean, we've got a bit of overspill with the straw onto the grass. That's not a major issue. We can collect that anywhere. But you know what? I think with the current size of the harvester, by the time we've headlanded this twice, we're going to have an absolute minute amount in the middle to harvest. So I've got a feeling that we're going to accomplish this one extremely quickly. But let's have a look at the finished project then. Right, well, this is the finished harvest, and you know, we've done an absolute exceptional job with this one, I think. I mean, considering the shape and size of it, we've done a really good job. So all we've got to do with this one is just bale it with our big case baler. I mean, what more could we ask for? I mean, look at the size of, look at the state of this. I mean, honestly, I'm a terrible harvester. I'm absolutely useless with harvests. But I think I've done a really good job with this one. So let's just go ahead and get the rest of the bales. Because I think, you know, with the straw, having the straw accessories, straw having absolutely zero value, I think it would be highly beneficial for us to convert it into something more profitable. So let's begin the baling process. I mean, it's looking beautiful. Everything's looking organised in that field. I am really impressed with myself. But yeah, let's come back when we've got the finished product. Right, well, we're just about finished the rest of the baling. So we can just sort of stop the baler, unload the baler, fold the baler, and oh, we've got a bit of a tail here. Can we close it and... oh, come on. Normally they just fall out when you go to close it, but no, this one just wants to get swallowed back in. You can't revert yourself back into straw, my friend. That's just not going to happen. Just get out the baler. Come on, be good. Enjoy your time with the cows. Enjoy your time as a hat. But yeah, that's all the baling, so we're just going to have to figure out what we need to get to actually load all the things up. And we've got the answer, but let's just get rid of the plough. Not the plough, the baler. We need to get rid of the baler because we don't have any use for that anymore. And we've got a good sized amount of bales. But yeah, let's get back to the harvester. Because what I'm gonna try is actually taking him to the sell point without the header, because I can't be bothered travelling from one side of the map to the other just to travel back to the other side of the map with a trailer, when we could quite easily just transport him all the way over to the selling point, and we can try and manoeuvre his arm so we can actually make the sale. So that's what we're going to do, so hang tight and we'll be there soon. Right, well, we are closing in on the selling point, and we're gonna just try and go to the left. It seems a bit. I mean, you know what? We didn't actually collide with much, but nonetheless, we collided, and it's not letting us pass. So we're gonna have to go through the weighing station. Now, the main goal here is to release the arm and get him to push it into the cereal production. Say the production side, it's just the cereal. But yeah, there goes the arm, and you know what? There goes the arm. We are kind of stuck at the minute. Come on, just let me go, give me another chance. Come on, get me out of jail. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves 3 from the jail. Jolly good, jolly good, jolly good. But yeah, let's release that arm because there doesn't seem to be any visible obstructions. And now we're just going to try and manoeuvre the arm into the space provided for the sail. So we're just going to sort of tickle our way over there, see what we can do with it. I'm still staying very hopeful that we will be able to manage to cope with it. But there we go, it's all settling in. Faster than the fucking drill, faster than the bloody grain trailer too. Right, well, the harvester is looking absolutely filthy. It's looking filthy. So we're just going to have to tidy up this filthy harvester. So just let's just open these doors, get to the pressure washer, and we can clean all of the harvester. We don't need to leave any marks behind. Right, so that's the header. It looks pretty much clean. It looks very clean. So we're just going to have to move on to the harvester itself. Now, it wouldn't shock me if the paint job made it look very, very tacky, but it is one of the sacrifices that you do need to take, because it's just dealing with so much like groundwork on a daily basis that things will happen. Yeah, let's just put this back, put it all back, and I think that will be the end of the show for now. I mean, we've not got much more to display. However, like, subscribe, and if you do feel like you're worthy, attempt to join the Discord server. However, we've got administrators that are willing to destroy every single person. I'm joking. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.